Do you ever feel like you're making good money behind the chair, but at the end of the month, you're wondering where it all went? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to separate your business and personal finances the right way, ensuring that your money stays organized and stress-free. I will go over how to pay yourself consistently, even when your income it fluctuates, so you can create financial stability. I'll break down the key strategies for managing expenses without feeling overwhelmed, and I'll share the exact system I use to budget and grow my wealth as a hairstylist. My name is Megan and I'm a hairstylist and business educator. I've been in the industry for over a decade now, which is so crazy to say because the time really does go by so fast. When I first started, I was making money, but I wasn't keeping any of it. I felt like I was constantly playing catch up on bills and taxes with no clear idea of how much I could actually spend on my personal life outside of the salon. I was truly living client to client and the financial stress was really starting to burn me out and I kind of fell in love with hair. But once I learned how to separate and manage my finances the right way, everything changed for me. Now I have financial stability, I'm able to save for my future, and I want to help you do the same. Let's start with what I believe one of the biggest mistakes I see hairstylists making, and that is mixing their business and their personal money. If you're a booth renter, you are probably earning that $10.99 income, which means you are a business owner, so make sure to treat your business like a business. What I recommend as the first step is set up your business properly from the start. We advise to file an LLC and an EIN number. The LLC will protect you from liabilities and make your business look more professional in the eyes of the IRS and your clients. After you file for an LLC and EIN number, open a separate business bank account with your EIN and LLC paperwork. I suggest opening 3 business accounts, one for your operating account, one for your tax account, and one for your pay yourself account. Once you have opened your accounts for your operating account, all your client payments should go into this one account. And you should use the same account for your business expenses like hair color, supplies, and booth rent. Your personal expenses like groceries or rent should come from your personal account. Keeping things separate makes tracking your money easier and helps you avoid that financial stress. For your pay yourself account, your business should pay you just like a regular job. Set up a system where you pay yourself either weekly or bi-weekly from your business account. For example, if you make $6,000 a month behind the chair, decide that $3,000 is your salary and transfer that amount into your personal account, just like a paycheck. This keeps your personal spending predictable even when your income goes up and down. When you pay yourself consistently, you'll feel more in control of your money and avoid that stress of wondering if you can cover all your bills each month. Okay, now for taxes. This is such a touchy subject for all of us. I remember a time when tax season came around and I had no clue how much I owed. I was scrambling to pull receipts together, stressing about how I was even going to pay the IRS. I ended up owing over $13,000 one year with no money set aside. I had to put it all on a credit card. I was stressed out to the max and I had to work all year just to pay off that credit card and was not really able to save again for the next year's tax. This was a vicious and stressful cycle that I created for myself. That's when I realized I needed a system. Once I started saving 20% in a tax account, tax season became stress-free because the money was already there. I suggest sending over at least 20% of your income to your tax account. Depending on your state and your tax situation, you may need to put more in this account, but 20% is a great starting place. If you are interested, I did a full deep dive video on everything that you need to know about taxes that I will link in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Next, I want to talk about what happens to your personal money after you start paying yourself consistently. The next step is to manage your money with a purpose and have some sort of spending plan. You can start by using the 50-30-20 rule. This means 50% of your income goes towards needs like rent, food, transportation, and insurance. Then 30% can be used for your wants like shopping, entertainment, and travel because we still need to live our lives. The remaining 20% should go towards your future, things like savings, retirement, and investments. If you want to open a salon one day, start saving for it. Do you want to buy a house one day? start saving for it now. If you're not able to set 20% of your income right away now, that's okay. Just start by putting $50 a month into a separate savings account. Anything is better than nothing. Just start getting into the habit. This will build that momentum when you see your account start to grow. Before we move on, I would love to hear from you. What are you finding to be the biggest issue balancing your business and personal finance? The next thing that I suggest that was a game changer for my business was tracking my income and expenses. Nowadays, it is easy and there's no excuse. You don't even need to write everything down or use a complicated Excel spreadsheet. You can use apps like Gloss Genius or QuickBooks Solopreneur. I personally use QuickBooks and I really love it. You connect your business bank account to it, and after you've categorized all the transactions, it starts to auto-categorize everything for you so you don't have to go in every day and do it. I do suggest looking at it to make sure it is categorized correctly, but if you look at your transactions a few times a week, it should only take you at max 5 minutes to do this. There is no reason you should not know exactly how much you are bringing in and spending each month. This will help you make sure to keep your expenses low and to know exactly where your money is going. Just know, making good money behind the chair is great, but it's even better when you know how to use that money to create financial freedom for yourself long term. Set up the systems and start investing. Your future self will thank you. Balancing your business and personal finances doesn't have to be stressful. Once you set up a simple system, you'll feel more in control of your money and your future. If you need help getting started, grab my free money booth rent hairstyle setup book in the description below. If you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with a fellow stylist. And if you have any questions or need more advice, drop them below and I would love to help.